while back we gave you a tour and showed you the opening of the K2 building. Why don't we step inside and take a tour of the new 3-6 building? You notice there's 2 wings of the administrative office. Principals on one wing and then the other administrators, some workrooms, etc. on this one.
And in the ceiling will be a sunburst representing Ohio statehood and the Great Seal.
Classrooms here, and then the same thing upstairs, the classrooms. The pods are going to look very similar to what you saw in the K2 building. Classrooms built around the open extended learning area, so that's all very similar. We'll go through one and up the stairs and show you the media center, art room, down the other side and back, and then go back through probably part of the building that really sets this building apart from most schools you're going to see.
So the school for you guys is laid out for grade levels. So there's a wing for 3rd, a wing for 4th, on the 2nd floor is 5th and 6th. So each grade level will have their own distinct wing. And we've also set it up in a way where they can be isolated for a lockdown situation.
So what happens if there is a lockdown situation from the office, so they can hit what's basically a panic button, the doors close and lock at that point, and then everything's separated out. So going to be, like you said, very similar to the K2 buildings with classrooms, different sized classrooms off of the extended learning area. You're going to see the classroom looks very similar to what the K2 did.
So this is your modern teaching wall, and then these doors are operable. Slide, and then behind there is a efficient use of storage and overhead storage.
And then these are boards that, students can do presentations with. They'll be able to do, classrooms will be able to do things with them, but these are throughout the entire building. It's going to be a video board here.
Nice.
They're all videos.
So the thing to point out, which this is called the extended learning area, so individual attention, small group work can happen out here. The furniture will foster that. There's a stage over here, and so there could be student presentations, small group presentations, and then there's this pin here. So these are, to really allow the students to really move and flow. So you can see between these 2 classrooms in this ELA, this is a huge area for 50 kids right here. But it's has a lot of nice features for flexibility.
One thing when you look down through here between the 2 wings is the possibility of outdoor classroom space.
The wall behind the stage is also a slat wall. You'll see this in other parts of the building. So student presentations can be clipped into here and hung. So student work can be displayed from top to bottom with these slat walls.
This is what used to be called a library is now referred to as a media center. And like the K2 building, it's an open media center. It's not closed in a separate room or anything. Although there are some work rooms or storage rooms off of this. The other side of the media center is where the art room is.
We put display shelving within the classroom so students can display their work without having to leave the classroom.
boilers.
You know, as I've went all over the state and seen mechanical rooms, it seems like districts would harvest square footage from here. We didn't do that here because if you need to take equipment out and put new equipment in, they've got the space to do it.
We were laying out where do we want the gym, music rooms, etc. I think the initial design, Charlie, if I remember, was just kind of one big building. And
Yeah.
so we brought the music rooms back up to the front, closer. And so he designed this transition between the two sections through here that it was really awesome how it turned out. So, and then these markers.
Cool feature, these are from Tiffin.
From Tiffin Elementary.
So
Mentioned some of the artifacts from the other buildings that'll be incorporated in the building. The tablets from the front of the Tiffin building will go in these openings right here.
you guys are the first ones to really see them. They've been hidden for about the past year. They came up with the structure when this building was coming out of the ground.
This is the 3-6 cafetorium and gymnasium. Movable wall, cafetorium stage. And this stage can be sealed off as its own independent classroom, which would actually give us 3 music classrooms for this building. Turning lines, there's actually 4 lines, 2 on each side. You have it.
But this is a community room. It's kind of an open area. It can use, professional development for teachers. It potentially outside groups coming in to meet. A wall here during the day. This will be the staff dining room. You see some shelves for microwaves. There'll be refrigerators, etc. there. But this is a nice open space that we can leave it as a community meeting or a meeting room with the explosion of STEM throughout our curriculum. This could potentially in the future become a STEM lab. It's a big enough area with an outside entrance to it, so really flexible space for us, very flexible. This is one of the music rooms. There's 2 music rooms. Right now we've got 5th and 6th graders learning how to play at Worthington, Allen, etc. They're all going to be together learning. And you don't have to wait till the end of the year to bring everyone together. Okay, let's practice twice for our big 6th grade concert. It's going to be a 6th grade band, a 5th grade band. So I think, I actually think it'll grow our numbers. I think it will really help our numbers grow.
The excitement level, I think having all the kids in the same building, all the teachers finally together like we have over at the K2, they're looking forward to that, we're looking forward to that. That's something that's been very long anticipated. I think just having everybody together is something that we're really looking forward to.
And you've seen some of that collaboration in the classroom already, right?
Yes. Classroom teachers not having to be in their own room, shut the door, and now being able to work together as grade level teams is something that they're really excited for. They've been planning for that for the last probably 3 months, even more since they're all together as grade levels in their current buildings at Tiffin and Allen. And they all have teacher partners, so they're planning for the first couple of weeks of school working on things as teacher partners in those classrooms, working through units and helping the kids get together as a whole group instead of these small, 20 kids working together more. It's very unique. It is very unique, especially in this area. Most classrooms, schools are just corridors, where ours are obviously big classrooms. You've got the whiteboards that are already, part of those classrooms, having the Promethean boards and not smart boards anymore. All the kids having their own Chromebooks, teachers having laptops that are, the most up to date. That's just not anything that's around here at all. And just having these great big buildings is huge. Thank you very much for believing in our kids and our staff that they deserve to have the state-of-art buildings that we have. We really, really appreciate it. It means a lot.
Since this was a concept around 2002, and at your previous employer, how many buildings have you seen built prior to joining this project?
Well, considering my time at the Ohio School Facilities Commission and my role there, I've been directly or indirectly involved in probably close to $15 billion worth of vertical construction. And I can tell you the two buildings here in Chillicothe, there's no other buildings in the state of Ohio like these. So a lot of credit goes to the design team in making this a reality. But more importantly, I would go back to all the work that was done by a number of people very early on, staff members, community members, students, board members, previous board members. And then I think it all really started coming together when we started the educational visioning process, where we really started to hone in on what people seen here at Chillicothe and how they're going to deliver education. And that's really where they ended up. It's 21st century, the flexible spaces. And you see a lot of the rooms where it allows for the team teaching.
You weren't part of the original team, but you've been in for the long haul, haven't you?
Yeah, the original team, I think when they first started discussions and got the levy passed for high school, middle school was, 2003. I think when the levy passed, 2004 maybe, and I, of course, was elected in 2005. But for those last 13 years, it's been construction of some sort. Even when we're done with the high school, middle school, we're planning. Probably about 2008, the board members, we started tweaking the master plan and started thinking, well, wait, what if we build a new school at this location? Does it give us more room? Does it give us more opportunities to do things? And it's just amazing that it's been 13 years that we've been involved with this. And, another year or two before that Dennis Leon, Randy Davies, Bill Schmieder, Jeff Benson, Liz Corzine. I think Jeff Hartmus was on that original committee, and of course you can't forget, and we hate that he's not here to see this, John Hernstein. But a lot of work, and what we've ended up with is, it took too long to happen, but it was worth it.
So who's the proud papa here?
The proud papa is the city of Chillicothe. I think the city of Chillicothe is going to be very proud of this. I think they're going to be very glad they voted for this. And what they're going to see, they're going to be even more proud as you look at the educational improvements this is going to help lead to in the future.